Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Behind us you can see all of our fertilizer. We're getting ready to feed all of our lawns, and this is a popular time for a lot of people that like to do it themselves as well. There's some things you really have to remember. You need to really pay attention when you go and buy fertilizer or ask the questions of whoever's putting your fertilizer out. You want to know what is going out, and what I mean by that is that there's so many different products out there that have got so many different options, and it's all driven by price. The more expensive something is, the better it is, just like anything in life. The cheaper your products, though, the less effective they are. And what I mean by that is that all these fertilizers are coated in different things, and that coating dictates how long the fertilizer is actually going to feed or how slow release it is. You hear us talking about slow release. It's all dictated by how the urea is coated and the material that coats it. Some products are only going to be good and active in your ground for, and they're only going to feed for 25 to 30 days before they completely dissolve and go away. Whereas other products like we use back here, they're good for up to 180 days. What that means is that there's a variety of different products. They're coated all in different things, different makeups, and for 180 days there's always something available to feed the grass. Clearly that costs more, which is why some people avoid it, but it's super important. Not that the 30 days feed stuff is bad, it's just that you have to be aware of what you're using and what you're putting out, because if you've got a 30-day feed, well, that means every 30 days you're needing to put out fertilizer to make sure that your grass is getting what it needs and make sure it has all the feed. Whereas with this 180-day type stuff, you can put it out less frequently. It's also important to know this because, grass needs a certain amount of nitrogen every year. Well, you can't give it all to it at one time, especially if you've got a 30-day type feed. If you try to give all your nitrogen at one time, you're going to burn it up. A nitrogen burn, you're a fert burn, as some people like to call it. So it's just super important to pay attention to what you've got. There's a lot of math that goes into this. Like the 32, you see back here, it's 3207. You always see the three numbers. It means 32% of every pound of this is actually a nitrogen-based product. I'm not going to confuse you because it gets into a complicated thing, but we'll help you if you need it. Just feel free to shoot us a question. There's some math that needs to go into this, and you got to calibrate your equipment, but it's super important to know how much your product has, how much your equipment can put out versus how many pounds that you're trying to achieve. Just all kinds of different variables that go into this. There's not just a quick fix, simple answer that says, hey, just go put this much out. So if you need any help with this, though, we're happy to help you. Feel free to reach out, ask any questions. We look forward to hearing from you. Y'all have a good day.